Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Titan Tech Pack. I'm Illusion like usual, and today we're working on episode 9. So I just wanted to start recording real quick while I was working on this little project. So this is kind of just a project I was working on, and I want to show you guys before we start to get anything heavy. But when we're getting into AE2, there's actually two different types of world gem now. We have regular Certus Quartz crystals, and then we actually have charged Certus Quartz crystals. So it's actually just flying around my island because this charged is rarer, significantly more rare than this one. So I was just flying around my island to see if I could find anything, and I actually found one. So I just wanted to kind of point that out, and you know, that's actually, I believe that's a normal one. I think there's just a slight texture change when you're looking at it, and of course Wally helps. This is what the dungeon looks like, and using this different world generation. So there's another one. Let's go check that one out. So that's regular, but maybe, ouch. So that's actually what underneath the island looks like. So I just need to keep an eye on my jetpack because this could go very bad very quickly. So I also was looking for, what are these? What shards are these? I forget. Order infused. I think I need some of those. I'm missing one of them. Just don't remember which one. I'm not sure if it's the order one or if it's entropy. Let me just go ahead and grab these while I'm down here. Okay, got about half one on a jetpack. So I'm gonna basically do this for a little bit longer, but I just wanted to kind of show you what I was doing. This episode we're gonna have kind of a random episode. We're gonna start lots of projects. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow and see what happens today. But there's a couple projects I want to start on, and we'll see what happens. So I'll be back in just a minute. Let me see if I can find any more of these, and we'll get started with the episode. So be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I went and gathered some of the Xeron power crystals from my buddy Zed's mod. You can see they're up there in the sky. Normally they're not in the sky like that. That's just, it's kind of a little bit buggy based on the world generation I'm using. So usually they're more on the ground level. So that being said, I want to make this research table. So from what Zed has told me, it's very similar to a Project Red table. So let's do that. So you're gonna need 4 of crystals per iron. 16. How do we get the dust again? Shape crafting. Oh, has to be in the middle. And I'm also using a little bit older version because this newest version's up for 7.10. So pretty cool. So we'll do 4 of those. More 4 ingots. Nice. And then we need some of these unstable ingots. Like 2 of those. Some glass bottles. How many do we need? There's 6. And there's 7. Okay, cool. We're gonna need a chest and a bucket. We should have everything we need. Nice. Well, I'm not sure how to use it. I'll have to ask that how to use it. Or maybe I did something wrong. Anyway, guess we'll have to come back to that. Or, yeah, I'll send him a message here in a little bit. So this is still grinding them out. Still pretty good. It's running a little bit low on power. Put coal in it. And the slimes are back, of course. So the first thing I want to do is to kind of just start running. Is I want to get a quarry set up because I want to run a quarry in my mining world, just so I can continually start bringing in resources. It may be slow and it's not going to be max powered, but at least it's something, and I can continue to kind of progress instead of just letting this kind of stagnate. So you all know how to make a quarry. It's long, grindy. Go kill that slime. It's just annoying. 16. That. Some of those. And some diamonds. So we need like, what, 11 diamonds? Something like that. Yeah, 8 plus 3. Yep. Okay, so let me get this going. Some sticks. I'm gonna need more sticks than that. But anyway, you guys seen how to make a quarry. I don't need to show it to you. It's boring. So, be back in just a second. Alright, got that crafted up. And let's get a generator. Again, I'm going to use extra utilities generator because it's easy and simple to use. We're going to need some landmarks. A couple of those. Alright. Gonna need like a sorting system too. Because I only want the good stuff to go into the chest. So I just need to go pick up. Actually, I'll do it when I get over there. Yeah, that's fine. It's charging up the jetpack. Could use a little bit more juice. Put the rest in there. Keep that guy running. Take you out. That way you don't get processed. Okay, you're still good. You're processing copper. And we're filling up on copper. But I do have a plan for those slimes. I'm happy to report. So this needs to go to the junk chest. Glass, get out of here. Get out of here. Pull that out. So I can put this up. Take some ammo with me since we're going over there to the nether world, or the other world. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Yeah. Jetpack. That's what I want. Jetpack on. Okay. Let's jump over to the mining world, and let's set this thing up. I finished clearing that out. So I'm gonna pick up this pipe and probably move the quarry over there because in fact, I'll show you what I did. I don't know, maybe I should just restart this guy. Oh, and by the way, I did name him Rufus the Fourth since it's our 4th iteration of Rufus. It's got some coal. Oh, I've been feeding him coal. So basically what I've been doing is you can see these little tunnels I've knocked out. And then I just go in here and just with that hammer and just was going to town. Everywhere. So, probably need to move this thing over a good bit so that way I don't overlap too much. So, and I guess I can come manually clean this up later. Alright, so let me clean this mess up, and I mean, did I get the filter? There it is. Oh, this is how you use a filter, an item filter pipe. It's actually this one right here. So it's a little bit cool. And then you can actually right click on this to set a filter. So basically I was using this filter pipe off of this branch over here to go right into that trash can. That's how I was doing that. So it's a very cheap, simple system. The item filter is just sticks and redstone and a string, so it's super easy to set up. So I just made a down and dirty sorting system to kind of filter out the cobble and the gravel and the dirt and the crap that I didn't need. And I put just one set of upgrades in there. So let me clean this mess up, and then I'm going to reset the quarry, and we'll move on to the next project. Alright, back for just a quick second. So it looks like I had a crash the other day, and remember I had done a bunch of world generations, so that kind of sucks because it removed all my markers for the aura nodes, and somewhere over here in this area I had 2 of those cave spider trees with some goodies in them that I didn't have enough inventory space to pick up at the time. So yeah, I was gonna wait to show that on camera, but guess I'll have to go find them again. So quick setup here: generator, quarry. I went ahead and cleared off the trees out the way and put them all in my backpack, so that way it wouldn't waste any energy clearing trees. So filter pipe down. I'm going to put the trash can here-ish. So that's the gray side. So I'm going to put that again, that filter pipe to filter out cobble, gravel, dirt, all into the trash can. And then everything else can go into the chest. Which I guess I can do just like that, which should be just fine. So I can access both of them and don't use much pipe at all. In fact, I don't even have to use that transfer node anymore. So this should work just fine right here, in theory at least. So next question is, did I bring any coal? No. Okay, so let me run back over here and get some coal, and I guess we'll just let this guy run, keep the chunks loaded, and dig this thing out. And it looks like there's a lot of Botania flowers. I plan on setting up a nomadic craft farm eventually, probably sooner than later actually. I mentioned doing that before, and I think I have a good design that I want to kind of play out. So since these guys are here and they would otherwise get destroyed, I'll just go ahead and pick them up. So sorry for the choppiness of the episode, but there's lots I want to get done, and you know, I try to cut out the boring crap, because it's just, you guys don't need to see me craft a quarry. I mean, that's, you've seen that 1,000 times. I've probably done it the same amount of time. So it's getting a little dark, and I'm gonna go get this guy running, and I'll be back with you in just a second. So you guys want to see something funny? Look at that. Obviously the transfer pipes didn't hook up that well to this thing, so kind of funny, kind of a funny animation. Well, alright, we just a tad bit broken. Well, let's see if I can figure this out. Well, this is definitely an odd, I don't know if rendering or what's the right word for this, but yeah, it's definitely weird. Because usually I have a little robot in the center that builds everything, and now it looks like it shoots it up in the air and it kind of falls into place. So maybe it wasn't the thing being broken or not. Okay, yes, that's going in there. So let's get rid of that. Let's put this back on, see if this works. No, it does not like extra utilities pipes. Interesting. Well, either way, I can fix that. Okay, cool. So that's keeping up. And I'll drop these flowers off at the other little area. Give me those. Well, guess you learn something new every day. And today was about extra utility pipes and BC quarries. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, cool. Alright, so we'll be back to check on that guy later. Let me go drop these off, and I'll meet you back in the overworld island thing, and we'll start on the next project. Alright guys, I'm back in the overworld, and I just finished topping everything off with coal, so it should be able to run for a little while we work on a few other projects. So like I said, this is going to be kind of a random episode, starting several projects, and usually my type of style is to dive into one project, just ride it out till I'm done, but not today. I feel like dabbling in several months, so let's go. Just 2, please. No, just 3. Hold on, let me see what's going on with Skype. Alright, sorry about that. So grab some glass. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into a little bit of blood magic. Blood magic is not a mod that I've ever played with before. Wolf has been teaching me a little bit on the Agrarian Sky server, and it looks kind of interesting. So first thing we need to start out with is a blood altar. Yeah. And we need to start with a sacrificial knife, which I need some iron for, I believe. Yes. So, I'm gonna place it out here. I'm actually gonna place it out here for a couple reasons. In a little while, you gotta build up to it just a little bit, but in a little while I'm gonna take those slimes and I'm gonna be sacrificing them. Since they're just driving me crazy, I feel there's no other way to deal with them besides start sacrificing them into my blood altar. So yeah, I believe I can move it later, so I'll just bring it down here for now, but once I can start doing the sacrifice of mobs, I'll move it. So, one thing to start off with is you have to use this sacrificial knife and stab yourself to put blood into this blood altar. So, blood magic runs off of a soul network that's powered by blood points or life points, however you want to refer it. So to fill up those life points, you have to stab yourself, and I believe each stab will give you about 200 LP. So you have to be super careful because you can kill yourself, and since I'm not super safe where I'm at, this is a little bit, makes me a little bit worrisome. But the reason I wanted to start this is that way as we kind of work through this episode and next episode, that I can just come over here, drop off some blood, and kind of keep going on with my other project, and it kind of continue to that way. That's at least my thought process. I don't know how well it's going to work out, because this first part of blood magic is very grindy, because you have to stand here, stab yourself a bunch of times, then wait, then stab yourself some again, then do something else, then wait. So that's what I wanted to just start it out. And I threw a golden chest piece in here that I had found, so get some gold. You can, with the Tigger's Construct Smeltery, you can actually melt down fully repaired armor. So cool. So once we have enough blood in there, which I believe we need, or how much do we need? We need 2,000 LP. So I think I have to basically take myself all the way down to almost nothing, just a little over 2 times. So, oh, get it back. Boom, I'm gonna do it one more time. That makes me nervous. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna kill myself. But I mean, I just respawn right here, but yeah, I don't like that. Making so much noise. So, got a little bit of an introduction into blood magic. And what else was I gonna work on? This is still running just fine. Looks like it's waiting to process that a little bit. You're still good. So while we're starting this blood magic, let me see what else we're going to kind of tinker with. I think we might tinker with Thaumcraft a little bit and start doing that a little bit. So let me take a quick look at this Thaumanomicon, see if where I'm at and where I want to be, and then we'll try to go from there. So let me take a look, see, and be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So I think I got things kind of prepped up for what we're going to do for the rest of this episode. So first things first, I just killed myself a little bit more. You can see me healing back up. I'm going to get myself a weak blood orb. Getting that is place a diamond and the blood altar with 2,000 life points. And I think my math earlier was wrong, but either way, I think I got enough in there now. So if I turn on particles, yeah, now we should see the particle effects. So red particle effects are good, gray are bad. Usually I turn off my particle effects because of the rain. And I got some stuff prepped up to do a little bit of Thaumcraft after this. But this takes a little while to infuse. Not sure how long, but I know it's not immediate. My hammer's finally starting to charge back up. Cool. Weak blood orb. Nice. Alright, gonna right click it to bind it to myself. There we go. Bind it to me. And I want to get one piece of reinforced slate. That way we can get a sigil, which is that one, divination sigil. Basically this sigil will allow me to see how much life points I have in my network and actually in the altar itself. So you can see it takes one blank slate and some glass and some weak blood orbs. So, oh, it's already finished. Okay, great. So let me see if I got any glass, which I don't think I do. No, just cooking some. Got 3. So I need just a little bit more. Cook up some glass. And I'll go ahead and talk about what I am going to do next. So the next thing I want to do is I want to get 2 farms actually up and growing. I want to get a tree / plant farm going with some crops, so I have a little bit things better to eat, but mainly trees, because I think my first power setup is going to be biomass or a biofuel, one of those two, since I have forestry, and I really don't have any other good way to generate power except for IC2. And you guys know I'm trying to steer away from that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make some wooden golems and get some of these animation cores, and I think that's what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. I think. We'll see. Alright, 5, that's good. So, weak blood orb and a blank slate. And divination sigil. And of course, it does not use doesn't use much out of your network. Cool. So if I click in the air, you'll see that I have 200 LP in my soul network that's binded to this orb. If I come click on here, you'll see that I have 4600, which is pretty good. And you see it's capped out at 10,000 LP. But don't worry, this is just a tier 1 altar, and it's very quick to upgrade to a tier 2 altar. In fact, maybe I should go ahead and start putting some, let's see, is it slates? No. Altar. Give me 1 second, let me look. Blood rune, that's what it is. I just had to look through any eye real quickly. So this is the blood rune, and we can quickly take this up to a tier 2. But since I have a fair amount of LP already in there, I'm just going to go ahead and stick some of these in here. Yeah, it looks like I only put one in at a time, which is fine. It's fine. I'll fill that guy back up, get some food, and it's already done. Cool. So we're going to need a handful of those. So that's not something we'll finish today's episode because, like I said, it's a little bit grindy at first when you have to basically supply your own LP to move things along. Also, you may notice that I upgraded this to a gold chest because this chest is getting so full, and it's just like a regular iron chest where you can do the upgrades on the fly with this, in this instance, gold around a piece of iron. So cool. All right, so let's jump over to the mining world and get to our Thaumcraft stuff. There we are. Did I bring a bucket? No. Okay, let me get prepped up for this, and we'll start rolling. Alright, let's go. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to make a animation core, and I will make the gather one. Because for the pneumatic craft, they'll basically pop up or shoot whenever they're ready. Wait, I'm actually going to need both, aren't I? I'm going to need the gather one, which I haven't researched yet, or the harvest one. That's okay. All right, we'll just keep going. So we'll need some nitor. So glowstone with ignis. All right, so ignis. I do have my goggles revealing on, so okay, let's just fill that up. Not there. There. Okay. Go. Okay. What else did you need? Ignis. Lux. Okay, is that not enough? Keep in mind that I'm not that good at Thaumcraft. 3, 3, and 3. 3 Ignis, 3 Lux, 3 Potentia. Okay, so nice. So there's one piece of nitor. Excellent. So if I come over here, piece of nitor, clay, and submission V, which is fine. Okay, that's my crappy wand. Sweet. And there's our blank animation core. Okay. To make this gather, we need to throw in there with Lucrum and Terra. Lucrum and Terra. Let's see what's in Lucrum. Obviously gold. Emerald, diamond, gold, gold block, silver. Okay, so okay, well let me go get some, let's go get some gold since that's going to be the easiest. I'm not going to burn a diamond for it. So again, like I said, still learning Thaumcraft. I got pretty frustrated with it when I was doing it in 4.0 and I haven't picked it up since. So where's that? Thermometer me. So that's 2 each. How much do we need? 5. And Terra. We got plenty of things that are got Terra in them. Like dirt. Alright. Burn, you fools. Alright. So we need 5 pieces, 5 Lucrum, which is going to be 3 pieces of gold. And how much Terra? 5 as well. Okay, not too bad. And alright, there's our gather animation core. Cool. We still got some junk in there, but hey, it is what it is. This is a mining world. Okay. Now to get our wood golem, we're going to Humanus, Modus, Spiritus. Humanus. What was Humanus? Oh, that's it. 4 each. 4. 4 of that. Oh, so much crap in there. Ugh, yucky. Cool. There we got our wooden golem and our gather animation core. Cool deal. Oh, there's so much crap in there. That's a lot. So what I'm gonna do is let's see. Probably gonna need this harvest one, aren't I? Well, let me get set up to do this research, and I'll do this research, and we'll call it an episode. So, 1 second. All right, I'm back. So, just a quick reminder: if you haven't used Thaumcraft 4.1, to get a research note, you actually have to have scribing tools and a piece of paper in your inventory, and then you just click it to get your research note. And it'll come like that, and you just pop it in your research table, and you're able to do the research. So, as I said, I just did that really quickly, and we can go ahead and start doing this research. So, this is the fun part. Humanus. This is why I haven't showed any of it, because it's boring. Humanus, where are you? Since I've also done the research expertise and mastery, also if I can press shift and left click, and it'll actually create that. If I have it, which I don't. What am I out of? Victus. Okay. Victus is used a lot. Okay, and Try to get Humanus. Alright. That's next. Invictus again. Terra. There we go. Nice. And then go Instrumentum again. Yeah, all right. We gotta. Okay. Should have done that twice. You can see what I mean. It's way boring. Lotus. And last one. There we go. We've completed that research note. Right click it. And now we'll have it in. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know there was a fishing one. I might have to try that out. Also, you can see since this one's kind of in this shape right here, that means I can actually purchase the research points. But it looks like I need some more Bestia, so I could research before I could research that and the that other signal. So cool. So that is in. Okay, cool. So that I think is actually pretty good for this episode. Got a lot covered. I started working on several different mods. In fact, I'll just cover that up because that way if we don't see it, it's not there, kind of thing. And when we come back to the next episode, we're going to start working on some farms. So I'll get some more of these golems made up and some more animation cores. Now that you saw the kind of the basics. And we'll start working on that next episode. And thanks again for joining me. Be sure to subscribe, leave me some comments if you feel like it, and I will see you on the next one.